Oh, I might need on my bird. Hey, beautiful people. So I know no one is here yet, but I am here. It's, well, on my clock, it's 4 o'clock in Toronto, Ontario. Welcome to day 3 of May Marathon of Meals, guys. So I think I need to sit for a bit. Oh, I almost, listen guys, I almost did not come onto live today, but this is something that I'm committed to doing, so I decided that I need to come onto live and keep my promise to myself of my 31 days of meals, simple meals, right? So today we're gonna be making honey glazed tofu, and yeah, just that. And I'm just gonna be, guys, this is actually my dinner. So for the remainder of the week, I'm gonna be doing live from 4. That works much better for me, you know, because I have so much stuff to do within that time. So that works much better for me. So yeah, just keep that in mind for those of you who are following my May marathon of meals. That time works better. 4 o'clock works so much better for me. And yeah, and the children also. So as I said before, I'm going to be doing some honey glaze pineapple tofu, and yeah, it's gonna be a quick something today, right? So yeah, tofu. So tofu is really there's a lot of controversy around tofu, but when I did my research, I realized that now tofu is really back up there with the rest of plant-based food, right? There's a lot of controversy around that, and for those of you who are really starting that journey of healthy eating, you can do your research around tofu, and you will see that there's many benefits around eating tofu. So tofu is rich in it's high in protein and other minerals, right? And it may protect you against a variety of disease like diabetes and certain cancer. I did not know that, so that was like something I was like, interesting, right? And in recent research around that also says that tofu improve cholesterol, and it also helps with blood pressure, lowering blood pressure, and also for bone health. So those are some of the benefits of tofu. So yeah, I'm sitting today because it, you know, I'm having one of those days. But this is a commitment. I'm gonna get down off of my chair soon, but I just want to sit as I talk to you about my benefits and, you know, what would be happening today. So yes, let's start our class for today. And for those of you who are there, I can't see anybody, but thank you guys for tuning in. We have tofu, and today we're gonna be using firm tofu because it is so much better, and yeah, it's so much better to use when you are preparing this particular meal. So let me just get down a bit and throw some of the water out, and yeah, so let me put my tofu here. I need to wash. So yes guys, so let's get going. Is anybody there? Let me see if I can tag anyone. See if I can tag my sister. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so tofu. So those are the benefits. Those are the benefits of tofu. And tofu has really come a long way, right? So even now it's so good, like your kids can eat tofu because you can prepare it in so many different ways, and that is something that I'm going to show you guys today. So as I said, I'm going to be making honey glazed tofu, and I hope you guys stick around to see it to the end. So what I'm going to do, because tofu has a lot of water, there's a lot of water, it comes in a package. For those of you who know what tofu looks like, it comes in a package and it's in a lot of water. So for the purpose of what we're going to be doing, I'm actually just going to be cutting. I'm going to be cutting the tofu, and I'm going to be cutting it, and I'm going to be putting it in like slices, and then I'm going to be putting it on a sheet, and I'm going to press it out. Why am I pressing it out? Because it still has a lot of water. So you want to get some of that water out. You definitely want to get some of that water out. Yeah, so when you cook it, that it can be good. So in preparing this is something that you can prepare if you want to get if you want it to really like marinated, right? The best thing to do is to, like, you cut, right, and then you press, and then you add your marinade, right? And then you can do this overnight, because tofu takes a lot of liquid. It takes in a lot of liquid. So once you drain the water out, once the water is out, you can make your marinade, and you can add it. So it would taste that nice flavor, whatever flavor you decide. Sometimes I do it with pineapple, sometimes I do it with garlic. It depends. It really does depend. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna slide this. You know what? I have some time. Let me take this and just put it over here. Let me put it over here. I told you guys, so I'm sitting today because it's not one of my good days. We had a little incident with the toddler. She hurt herself today. She hurt herself today. So yeah, I was just all in my head, all scared, because she hit herself really hard. She was playing and she hit herself, and as a mom, I was just concerned. So I was just monitoring her to make sure she's okay, but I think she's better now because she's out there watching her, she's on her computer. So yeah, so let me put this over here, guys. Good. So I did that. I cut the tofu. So what I'm gonna do now, this is gonna look very strange, but this is the best way that you can get the water, press the tofu. So normally you can take like a skillet. So I have my skillet here. So let me show you how to do this. And for 15 minutes you can just do it like this, like just this, right? And while that is being pressed, you guys see a skillet, a heavy one, a skillet, right? You're gonna just press it to get the water out. Hope you guys can see. You're pressing, and we're getting the water out. And yeah, so you know what? Let me just leave this here and talk to you guys a bit. So yeah, a journey of wellness, right? A journey of wellness. Why am I on this journey of wellness? Because I want to live longer, of course. You can't live forever, but if you can if you can live to a certain age and be healthy and good, it's worth it, right? It's worth it. And also, because of the many dreams and goals that I have for my life, I realize that I have to take stock of what I put into my body, how I treat my body, because this is actually my vessel. This is a vehicle. This is my temple. So I have to take care of it. And that is something that people don't understand. no matter what you do in life, your body and your health must always come first. Why? Because if you're out here hustling and trying to build a business, and trying to do all of this thing, you have to be in good frame of mind, in spirit, and in body. So you have to be well mentally, socially, emotionally, and physically. So those are the things that are very important. And your health, if your health is gone, nothing is gonna happen. No matter how much money you have in the world, nothing is gonna happen. So that is why I am here promoting and encouraging people to really start taking stock of your health, especially those of you who are dreaming big, and even those of you who are out there just working. From my experience, when you're out here trying to build a business and do all of these different things, you're hustling, you're doing all of these things, you have to take care of your health. Your health is the number one priority. That's it. Your body, your health. So I'm not just here talking and showing you how to, yes, I'm here showing you how to make healthy recipes, but I want to emphasize the fact that you have to be able to take care of your vessel, your body temple. That's the physical aspect. When that is on, and when you have that on going, then your mind, your mind, everything begin to fall into place, right? You get up, you make sure that you have a healthy breakfast, you meditate, you work out. These are the things that you have to do. Don't mind people when people say, oh, I don't have to exercise, I don't have to. You have to. If you don't care anything about yourself, you won't. Well, you shouldn't if you don't care. But as I said before, I am encouraging you to start taking care of your health. It begins with your body. I've seen it. I've seen older people, like when I was growing up, it's now that I'm doing my research and being intentional about what I eat, but because I never used to eat. So I grew up Seventh-day Adventist, and I'm just talking because I'm pressing my I'm pressing the tofu for you guys who are now coming in. I grew up Seventh-day Adventist, and we were taught that your health is important. And if you do the study and the research, Seventh-day Adventists are some of the oldest living. They're centurions. Like, listen, everything in moderation, yes, but Seventh-day Adventists, if you go and check it, Seventh-day Adventists they have some of the organization have some of the oldest centurions in the world, like 100 and something years old, because mindfulness, meditation, and most importantly, they eat clean and they take care of their health. I'm going to emphasize it again. Everything begins with your health. So, yeah. So, my tofu looks like it's coming along. I'm just going to press it for a bit more. And for those of you guys who are now coming in, I am making honey glazed tofu today. It's not going to be a long live. I'm sitting here because I had one of those little scare today with my toddler, and it just threw me off keel. But I'm committed to doing my 31 days, and it was a learning curve and a lesson. When things happen, I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to do it. But you know what? In every level of life that you decide to go, there's always something coming. There's always a curveball, right? Something is always going to come to distract you or to throw you or to derail you. So that almost derailed me today, but I was like, you know what, this is something that I'm committed to do. I'm committed myself to doing, and I am going to do it come what may, right? And there are days that I just feel anxious, right, about coming on here, and I'm being honest, like I get anxious. I'm like, oh my God, can I do this? Can I do this? It's like, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. And that is also something that I want to encourage you guys. You can do anything. You can do anything. Like this morning when I was doing my workout, and I was like, after I was meditating, I was just lying on the floor, and I was like, wow, there's so much things that I am not grateful for in the moment, because I'm a Capricorn and I can get impatient. So yeah, I can get impatient. But I was like, you know what, just forgive me, spirit. Let me just embrace what I am doing, this journey, because I'm saying it now. Like, I see so much. And for years, I've been denying myself. I've been like, oh my God, I can't do this. When I check back, like, where I've come from, I'm like, damn, you've been through hell and back. You can do this. 3 marriages and all of that. Under the bridge, under my belt. Having different struggles, being shot. All of those things. Those are things that I've came through. So if this is something that I'm embracing now, yeah, no one is going to stop me from doing it. So let me stop with the talk and let's get this thing going. So I have a bowl. And I'm going to get me a spatula. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take out my tofu. Oh my God, you know what? Let me just use my hands. My hands are clean. It's you eating the food, right? If you're preparing it for somebody else, sure, you need to use stuff, but this is my food. I'm eating this. Me and the girls are eating this. So, yeah. So the tofu is here, and what I'm gonna do, and I'm just showing you this, like this. You see, it's just like this. The tofu is gonna be seasoned. Some seasoning. I'm seasoning the tofu, so I'm gonna be using some of my specialty blend, of course. See, my specialty blend, EM specialty blend. It's gonna be available before summer. I was just getting some stuff done. So yeah, this is my own brand of seasoning. So I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna just season, you know, just put it together. Give it a good rub. Right, make sure. And then you can pack it, like you can pack it in the fridge. Just leave it in the fridge. Leave it in the fridge overnight. And yeah, see? All good, all plant-based. So this is what we have, the tofu. Let me wash my hands, guys. Yeah, so let's pretend that our tofu was well seasoned overnight and we're ready to prepare it. We're ready to prepare it. No, don't do that. We're ready to prepare. So I'm gonna turn my stove on. I think I should maybe use a bigger pot because I'm gonna use a bigger pot. I'm gonna use a bigger pot. Let me use this. This is my favorite pot, people. I'm gonna use this pot. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not using this particular tofu. So what I did, after I seasoned this, I put this I spread it on a sheet. You can just spread it out on a sheet, like sheet. Spread it out on a sheet and just put it in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes, right? 15 to 20 minutes, and just, you know, make sure that it's dry out so it's firm. It becomes firm. And then I have some here that I did. I already ate it off, okay? But I have a bit here that I did. So that is ready. So while my skillet is being hot, what I have to make my glaze today, I have some chives. We call it chives. I have some garlic, right, and some onion and some tomatoes some sunflower seeds. We have some honey mustard, some barbecue sauce, and this is black pepper. I use a lot of white pepper sometimes, but for this week I'm just going to be using black pepper because I have a lot of that, right? Use what you have. It's all good. Hi sis, how are you? Yes, and of course I have my honey. So I have, which one is my honey? Yeah, this is my honey. I have my honey. So joke about these. You guys want to joke? You have to learn to repurpose stuff, right? So I got these shot glasses as, you know, someone gave me these shot glasses as a gift. I was like, what do I need shot glasses to do? Like, what do I need shot glasses? I don't be drinking, but here drinking and taking the shots, right? I take shot at people. I wasn't taking a shot. But then I said, guess what? I can repurpose my shot glasses and use them in my kitchen, right? So that's what I've been doing, and they're like so handy. You're gonna have my little spices and stuff. So you guys, if you come on to shot glasses, you know, you can just like repurpose them, right? You can repurpose them and use them in your kitchen, not to be drinking alcohol, but to put stuff in if you're making if you're preparing your meal and you want something to do. Yeah, so let me put the oil. We're gonna put the oil. And as I said before, we Caribbean people, for those of you who are Caribbean, we don't measure stuff. But of course for the cookbook, I'm gonna put, you know, I'm gonna put the measurements, right, for you guys. So I'm gonna be pouring my oil. I'm gonna be pouring my oil, guys, and then I'm gonna put my garlic. Okay, don't forget, it's honey glaze tofu. Okay, you can try that. Even if you have kids, your kids can have this, right? Your kids can eat this because it's very, as I said before, it's high in protein, and it's good for them. Helps with bone health and things of sorts, things like that. So I just want my garlic to get a little caramel, and I have some candles burning over here. And while that is, it's coming along nicely. I don't want to move it so you guys can see. So I'm gonna be adding my these. Let me move my chair. I want to keep it close by in case I feel like you know, that sort of it. So yeah, let me turn this on low. And that is coming along nicely. And now I'm gonna put my, oh my gosh, where's it? Yeah, I'm gonna put my tomatoes. Keep your stove on low, people. Put the stove out. Keep your stove on low. Don't forget, guys, these are quick meals that I'm preparing. You know, for people who are always on the move, these are quick meals that you're preparing. And don't forget that I mentioned to you guys before that I already had put some of the tofu in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. So it's nice and firm. It's nice and firm because it's you know, it's baked. So we're just gonna use it in after. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add my tofu. Okay, so I'm gonna add the tofu. I'm gonna add the tofu, and I'm gonna add the sauce. So this is, I'm not adding the barbecue sauces yet. This is tomato soup.
Mommy.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water?
Yeah.
Want some water?
Ice.
Of course. Want some water?
Ice.
Yeah, put you some water. The toddler wants some water. Here you go, baby. Here you go. Yeah. So we're gonna add we're gonna be adding the tomato soup. It's tomato sauce or soup, right? So I'm gonna be just adding that. Don't forget I mentioned to you guys before that I already put the tofu in the oven, so it's good and ready to go. Just turn this down. No water, because you want it to marinate nice and good. So no water. Take it clean as I go. Okay. So we're just gonna give that a minute. The tofu was already baked, so you're just trying to bring the ingredients together. And what I'm eating this with today is, you know, yesterday that I did my garlic infused quinoa, so I have some leftovers. So that is what I'm gonna be using today for my dinner. I'm gonna be preparing something extra for the girls. Well, Noma's gonna have that. Charlotte doesn't want that. Charlotte's gonna be eating something else. And now I'm gonna add my black pepper. So you just add your ingredients in stages, right? Ingredients in stages. And now I'm gonna be adding my mustard. My honey mustard. My honey mustard, and then I'm gonna add my barbecue sauce. Okay, guys. And we're gonna mix, and we're just gonna leave that for a minute. This looks so good, guys. So good. This is one of the quickest meals that you can prepare. Once you prepare your tofu beforehand, once you put it in the oven and bake it, and you know you have it there, it's already prepped. This is something easy that you can do. So you can have this with rice bowl, you can have this with pasta, you can have it with quinoa. Some people eat it with, well, I would eat it with, like, not bread, well, biscuit, but some people use it as a wrap. So you can use it in many ways, right? Use it in many ways. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. And here, guys, so as I was saying, let me sit again. I have to drink some water. As I was saying, for those of you who are now coming in, some benefits of tofu. Tofu is high in protein, but it also helps with, oh my god, it helps with cholesterol, high blood pressure, and I'm just finding out that it helps with certain types of cancer, which is really good, right? Because, you know, if you check the stats, like, a lot of women suffer from different types of cancer, right? So yeah, look into it, guys. Do your own research. I'm just here to share. I'm not gonna give you, like, everything. It's good to do your own research so that it can be, like, more, you're prioritizing your health, right? So do some research. Do something on your own. Make it your business of researching food and how you prepare your meals, foods that are beneficial to your body, right? So now I'm gonna add my, because I'm taking it off soon, I'm gonna be adding my sunflower seeds. I have a whole cup full of sunflower seeds, so we're gonna be adding those. We're gonna be adding those. Just give it a mix. You guys want to see? I want you guys to see how this thing is coming. This is just like, you guys have to see. If you guys see, it's nice and glazy. Ew. So yeah. When we move into that nice studio in the future, we're gonna have to be doing all of this, okay? I'll have overhead, underhead, side, next door, and all those other thing cameras, so you guys can just tune in and look. Speak it into your life, baby. That's what my boo would say. Speak it into your life. Yes, please. Open. Open? You want me to open it?
Hi.
Here you go. You're welcome. Hold it so I can do this. Hold it. So yeah. Now for the biggie, I'm gonna add the honey, right? I'm gonna add the honey because I'm gonna turn it off soon. So this is the part. This is the honey.
Mommy.
Yes. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Thank you. Oh. Of course. Of course, Noma's here. She had a little accident this morning, as I said. I think her face is, you know, it's the swelling is down. Well, it looks like it's down. Maybe it's my imagination. But yeah, I put a bit of ice and it looks like it's down a bit. It just has like a little redness around the jaw. It's toddlers. But yeah. And this I'm actually gonna be adding. I'm gonna be adding this last. So just give me a minute. You don't want to leave this on too long now. Now that you add the honey. So I'm gonna off that now. So that is done. So I am going to put this on a plate so you guys can see. So that was it. Honey glazed tofu. Easy to prepare. Easy to prepare. Full of protein and other minerals. Lowers your blood pressure. And other things. Let me get a plate, guys. Let me get a plate. I'm gonna be plating. And as I mentioned to you guys, I'm gonna be using and I'm gonna now add my chives, okay? The chives go last. Fresh. Fresh. Okay? I like a lot of chives, okay? So, yeah. I don't know about you guys. Anything to do with garlic. So, that's it. That was honey glazed tofu. So, I want you guys to see. honey glazed tofu. It's all ready to go. So thank you guys for being here. We made it. Was it a full hour? No, it was half an hour this time. And you know what? Let me get some. I have some. I have my quinoa. I have my quinoa that is warm. So I'm gonna put that in a bowl, and I'm gonna have that. So I'm gonna have that. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in today. We had honey glazed tofu made simple and easy. And remember guys, it all begins with you. First, you have to heal from your trauma. You have to start transforming your life, and you have to inspire and empower others to do the same. So tomorrow is day 4, so stay tuned. I'm gonna be having my dinner. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.